Hi guys, it's Erin here for those of you who don't know and are just tuning in. Hi. I thought that I should give both a medical update and a bit of a lifestyle update as far as the smoothies were concerned. Basically, let's start with the doctor first. I ended up having to go to a pulmonary doctor because, my asthma symptoms seem to be getting worse. I mean, I'm using my rescue inhaler every 4 hours, and now I have a controller inhaler. For those of you who don't know what the difference is with that, is that the rescue inhaler is there basically if you're in an attack or you're going to be in one and you know you're going to be in one. You take that and it'll kind of knock down the episode a bit. It may not end it, but it'll get it to where you can make it to your dosage point for the controller inhaler, which, you take a dose of it in the morning and then a dose of it at night. It's stronger than the relief inhaler, or not relief, rescue inhaler. I'm sorry, it's been a hard week. So basically, the controller inhaler is there to take care of it on a chronic level, not so much on the instant level. So they're trying me on one called Dulera right now. The name sounds familiar to me, but, when I looked it up, I was like, I don't know, but okay. Anyway, I went there originally because not only was it for the breathing, it was for trying to find out why my legs have been swelling. And they've been swelling pretty bad lately. I mean, my feet look like I broke something, and like I broke a bone. And, my calves are they're tight, and it's kind of like if you were contracting the calf muscle, but I'm not. Like, it's just that firm and that intensely swollen. So, the doctor that I went to, he was more concerned about the swelling than he was about the breathing because, they can give me what it's called a nebulizer, and you put medicine in it. It's almost like a liquid form of albuterol, which is a common rescue inhaler drug. And, you breathe it in and you blow it out, and breathe it in and blow it out. And you can be doing that for 15 minutes or a half hour. It takes a while. It seems a lot longer because you're sitting there just trying to suck in the air, and yeah. Anyway, I can show you that at a later video too if I need to. If you would be interested in knowing that, in case you have asthma or just found out you have asthma, I don't mind showing that to you and kind of explaining to you whatever it is you need to know. But anyway, he was so much more concerned about the swelling because he's like, you could have a blood clot somewhere. You could have, you can have any number of things going on that's causing you to swell. And he's like, we don't want this to spread. The cough you have, which I got a nasty cough. Like, it hurts. Anyway, he's just like, you could be coughing because there could be pressure around your lungs. And I'm just like, oh, brother, here we go. Just here's another problem. But then he said, he mentioned my weight. I apparently gained 25 to 30, might have just been 30, but I think he said like 35 under his breath. But he's like, you've gained that much weight, and you were, I was 251 yesterday. Well, now I'm 247.8 today. So obviously some of the water or whatever fluid retention I have is either dissipating or it's just, it doesn't know what to do. Like, it's just a little wave. Like, it's gonna go whoop and then back down. Actually, a roller coaster might be a better analogy for that one, but, I mean, the very next thing that he said to me was, your weight is not your fault. And I almost had to do a double take and be like, wait, what? He said, your weight is not your fault. The weight gain that you have, that you've experienced, is not your fault. And he started asking me if my clothing felt tighter. And I told him, I was like, I went shopping for clothing that, fit me a little better, but I can't say that it's fitting tight necessarily. So basically, he wanted to see, like, how quickly my skin would, react to, like, there being an indentation somewhere, like them pressing something into your arm or skin, anywhere, really, and then take it off. And if there's a mark there, well, you're holding water, and if there was barely any pressure, you're holding water. Basically, he just had me take my sock off, to be honest, and see the bottom of my calf, and it was like, oh my word, because he stuck his finger in my sock, and he's like, there's no reason that you should look like your foot's been strangled, because it hasn't been. So, basically right now we're looking to find what's going on that way. As far as the smoothies are concerned, I wasn't doing them for about 2 days because I'd felt so sick from doing it. And I wondered why I was feeling that way. Well, I researched things just like I always do. And basically, that was the detox period. Your body's detoxing. I don't know if detoxifying is a word, but your body's going under a detox of, getting rid of the junk and, hopefully getting you to a good place of health. I apologize. Like I said, it's been a long week, long night, long day yesterday, just the whole thing. So basically it's just kind of like, in a way I got good news and in a way I got bad news. So the breathing thing, I'm gonna have to obviously work out because it's just getting ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's just part of the reason I don't post every day is because sometimes I'm just going, just trying to breathe. And, it's not nice. It's not nice at all. And I also want to kind of talk to you guys about, I don't know if you have people in your lives who maybe say some things they probably shouldn't be saying, that in their way is encouraging you to lose the weight and to get healthy. But I gotta tell you, some ways that you can go about doing that are just flat out wrong. They hurt us. They hurt if you think words don't hurt people, you're wrong. And you need to be very careful with what you say, how you say it, and how you behave around these people, around people who may be bigger than you. It's just, you cannot expect, actually, quite frankly, horrible comments to make that person suddenly go, yep, I'm going to lose that weight. Yep, I'm going to make this happen. No, what you're probably doing to them is sending them into an emotional state of mind. And that's, for some people, That's what got them there. To where you're sitting there and you're saying, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, blah, 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 blah. Are you helping? No. You're just saying things that, either you're saying them because you're frustrated, or you're saying them as a way to motivate them. You're not. Part of the reason I had a long day yesterday is because I had to hear something like that. And it was not okay. It will never be okay. Harsh words is what got me to what I did for a few good years. I went through the eating disorder symptoms. I was never diagnosed with it. I was able to nip it in the butt myself. However, those thoughts are there. Those comments are there. It doesn't matter who said it. It hurts worse when they're close to you. And they know that that is not the way to do it. It sucks when it's people in your classroom who don't know a dang thing about you other than what they see. And they don't care to know you because they're like, oh, I'll get the fat bug. Get over it. Seriously. Yeah, there are people who are plus size in this world. Did they ask to be plus size? No. They didn't ask for that. Obviously, things happened to them that brought them to that point. And it's like, do you encourage that? No, you don't have to encourage that, but you don't have to take away their sense of hope, their sense of, they can finally do this. You cannot do that. You don't have the right to do that to anyone. Plus size, not plus size, it doesn't matter. Saying cruel things that you think are actually going to do anything is not the way to go, guys. I'm not yelling at my viewers who are, going through the same thing as I am. Obviously not. Because you guys get it. You guys have heard it before. And it's not okay. It makes you feel like crap. And then the person that says it just walks away as if they didn't just cause a bunch of damage. It's just like, I wonder, how would it be if they spent a day in your shoes? Just one day. Could you do it? Could you do it with the thoughts that run through our heads, with the pain that we deal with emotionally, physically, psychologically, whatever it is? Do you think you could last one day in that body? And I'm not talking body. I'm talking not only your physical self, but emotionally. Can you do it? Can you live in their shoes for one day? You can probably say, oh yeah, I can do that. You're saying that in your own body, but I don't think you could. So, this is kind of my way of saying wake up. Because that's not the kind of help they need. They need support. And yeah, they're going through something. Be a friend, not a jerk. Okay? I've experienced a lot of jerks in my life. When what I needed was support, and I didn't get it. There was always, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. Well, that's not support by telling me what I already know. So, sorry to get mad for those who are watching that, are dealing with similar situations to me. But you know what? Someone's got to fight for us, and it sucks. But, I gotta go for now, but I love you very much. Bye.